May 12th is, amongst other things, International Nurses' Day, an opportunity to recognise and celebrate the people responsible for everything from giving your child their booster jabs to caring for your grandparents through their final days. In Southampton, colleagues, patients and other guests showed their appreciation for over 3,000 nurses with a day of tea parties, competitions and even an awards ceremony. Our reporter Ben Treppers went along to learn more.
Staff at Southampton's university hospitals have been celebrating the achievements of nurses in the city. It forms part of a worldwide event to mark International Nurses' Day. It also marks the anniversary of Florence Nightingale's birth. Each year has a different focus, and 2016 is highlighting the role of nursing in improving the resilience of healthcare systems. Jackie and Carol opted to dress in retro outfits for the day.
We put it to the staff on the ward what they wanted to do for Nurses' Day, and the ward managers, which is Jackie and Fiona is the other ward manager, came up with the idea of stepping back in time and putting on old uniforms for the day so that patients can remember how things used to be over the years. So I think sometimes nurses are not forgotten, but they are always there for the patients and not always recognised as much as they should be, because everywhere is very busy and there's lots of other things that takes people's priorities. But it's just us way of promoting ourselves so that everybody realises what we do and who we are.
Jackie also explained the reaction to their alternative dress from the patients.
Nostalgia, isn't it? And I think we have a lot of older patients who've really linked in with it and really enjoyed it this morning, haven't they? Seeing the nurses, not just us, but all of the nurses on the ward wearing the uniform, and consultants as well.
Yeah, the doctors as well have enjoyed it.
And obviously there's been lots of cake on the ward this morning, which staff have really enjoyed. I think it marks the occasion, which often doesn't happen when you're in a busy ward environment. It's kind of often forgotten. And I think it's important to mark the day.
This year was the third dedicated event at the hospital to celebrate the day. With it came the opportunity to also share learning amongst the nursing fraternity as they aim to continue improving services.
I'm sort of first period, so First World War going into Second World War.
So that would be when it's Florence Nightingale's birthday today, and this is when it first started, when First World War was on, which is what Jackie's portraying today. So
patients and other staff have said, we should dress like this always, but obviously there's been a reason that we don't dress like this today is because of infection prevention reasons. That's why the hats were abolished, and the original First World War uniform would have had a long sleeve, and nowadays we don't wear anything below the elbow, so I've had to comply with that.
Ben Treppers for That's Solent.